welcome back to Southeast Iowa Video Network's Community Profiles. I'm your host, Greta Clemens, and we are powered by KCTC. I'm super excited today because I get to combine my jobs again, and I'm joined with my special events coordinator, Emme from Washington County Hospital and Clinics, and we are going to talk about Kidzfest today, which is crazy. It's May, so Kidzfest is here, so we're excited to be here and excited to talk about it. So welcome back, Emme.
Hi.
It's been a whole year since you've been in here, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But welcome. So let's just jump right into Kidzfest. So when is it? Where is it? What are the deets?
Kidzfest is Friday, May 16th from 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. and it is in Central Park, downtown Washington.
So next Friday.
Next Friday.
Yep. So everyone,
whoa, that's crazy.
I know, crazy. We always have like a countdown going, so it's wild to say it's next week already. So we're praying for good weather. I think it'll be nice and warm, so it'll be good. But if for some reason it's not good weather, where will it be moved to?
It'll be at the Washington High School.
Yep. So we will make sure we announce that plenty ahead of time, just in case there is thunderstorms or rain or anything like that. But we will do everything we can to have it outside because it just works better. So, but if for some reason there is bad weather, we will be at the high school. So just stay tuned to our Facebook and things like that, and we'll let you know. So what is this year's Kidzfest 2025 theme?
Yeah, so the theme is World Exploration. So the name of the Kidzfest is Kidzfest Tiny Travelers. So we kind of have our square split up into 4 sections there, and they're into different continents. So we're kind of featuring Europe, Asia, Africa, and Australia. So we've got some fun activities going on in those sites. So we did a lot of research to figure out kind of what activities are popular for kids in those nations. And so we kind of have a bunch of those.
Yeah, so we have a lot of fun, different activities going on this year. I think one thing that's different this year is we won't have anything happening on stage, which is different from previous years. And we wanted to put all that time and effort into more fun activities that all kids could participate in. So there's 4 of them, and they're based on the continent they're located in. So what are they? I'm going to let you explain.
I'm going to try to pronounce them right. But for Africa, it's called trundling.
Yeah.
So it's like a wheel and a stick, and you have to like balance it, and it's kind of like an obstacle course-ish.
You like push the wheel with the stick, right?
Yeah, you like put it in the side.
That's the movement. I don't know.
And then Australia, we have Kolap, and it's kind of like another version of cornhole for here, or bags, whatever you guys call it.
Yeah.
And then Asia, we've got Taekwondo. So we have Tanner Wanger coming featuring Taekwondo. And then for Europe, this is the one I'm not going to pronounce right, Potlop.
Something like that, yeah.
It's like egg and spoon, but with a potato. So,
yeah. So fun activities all ages can enjoy. Parents can enjoy if you want to. And
I'll be enjoying it.
Yeah, I'm going to win. So you can find those. They'll be clearly marked with what activity it is and what continent you're in. So that'll be a ton of fun. I guess we probably should have started with this, but if you're new and you've never been to Kidzfest or don't know what Kidzfest is, can you give a quick description of what Kidzfest is?
Yeah, so Kidzfest is just, we have like 26 booths come around from all like local businesses, and they come set up and they all have fun activities. And then it's hosted obviously by WCHC. So we'll have some WCHC booths as well. But it's just kind of for kids and families to come interact, and it's promoting health and wellness in Washington community in the surrounding areas. So, here at WCHC, we want kids to be outdoors and healthy and active, and so it's just another way to do that.
It's also another fun way, specifically, I think, for WCHC booths, which we'll talk about here in a second, but just to get to know some of the staff and kind of learn the hospital isn't always a scary place, maybe not the place you want to go, but everyone's friendly, everyone's nice, and you can learn a lot. Or if you're interested in being a nurse or an imaging tech or working in the cafeteria, all that staff will be there, so you can meet them and kind of see what happens at the hospital, but at Kidzfest in a fun way. So there's 26 booths, you said.
27
booths,
yep.
27, with some of those being WCHC booths.
Yes, yep. And we'll have like face painting, bounce house, pony rides, as well as those activities that I mentioned earlier. And all the booths will have activities. We'll have food trucks. So it's kind of just a big festival, kind of.
Yeah, it's going to be a ton of fun. And we really recommended the booths that signed up if they got to pick what continent they were in. And we really encouraged them to do an activity somewhat related to their continent if possible. So you probably have a lot of fun, different activities you can enjoy. But we know for sure what the WCHE booths are going to be doing. What booths will be there for the hospital?
We'll have our ER, our food and nutrition services. We'll have imaging, our MyChart booth, and lab.
So we have am I saying that right? A ton of fun activities. That was like not coming out right. With the hospital, what are some of I don't even remember. I know one of them because I remember helping make it, but what is the WCHE booth doing?
I can't remember who's doing what, but I know we're doing like a big Guess Who's Footprint. So it's like safari animal footprints. We're based in Africa. Hard, actually. So,
yeah, that one's hard, but it's fun.
And then we have a little obstacle course where you roll a dice and it's a safari animal. You have to act out the safari animal and go through the obstacle course that way. We also have like a sensory bin with some x-rays of safari animals as well. So you have to match up the animal with the x-rays. So yeah.
And a few others. So it'll be a ton of fun with the WCHE booths and along with all the other booths. But like she mentioned, there are some other things going on as well. But let's take a quick break, and we come back. We will chat about some of the food vendors, some other activities going on, and some of the fun prizes you can win.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
Bring the kids, share the memories, celebrate 75 years of traditions at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Relive the magic of steam engines, antique cars, and trucks, tractors, gas engines, and horses. Whether it's your first visit or a cherished tradition, you'll enjoy the delicious foods, the thrill of an Old West shootout, and the excitement of nightly grandstand entertainment. For 75 years, this has been the place where memories are made at the 2025 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, August 28th through September 1st in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Hey, and welcome back to Southeast Iowa Video Network's Community Profiles. I have been chatting with WCHC Special Events Coordinator Emme Keith. We have been chatting about WCHC's upcoming event, Kidzfest 2025 Tiny Travelers. So World Exploration, it's going to be a ton of fun. It is a free event, so all are welcome. Obviously, it's more geared towards kids, but everyone is welcome to come. So again, this is next Friday, May 16th from 4:30 to 7:30 in Central Park. How does it work? So people show up, what do they do?
So they show up, and we have two main booths. We have one on the south end and one on the north end.
Glad you got that. I don't.
Struggle every year for us, but there's two main entrances, so you can come in either way with that. And your kids will receive a bag and a passport. So usually in the past, we've done bingo cards, if you're used to that. This year we're doing passports because to fit the theme, World Exploration. And when you go around to your 27 booths, you'll get a stamp on your passport. And then at the end, you can go and you can put it in one of the prize buckets.
Yeah, so it's super fun and creative way to get around to all the booths, many as you can. There's a lot. So when you do get your I'm so used to calling it a bingo card. When you get your passport, just make sure you have your name and your phone number on there, and so we can read that.
Yeah.
And legibly, please. So that'll be a ton of fun. There's two start points. So you can start at either end. You'll get a bag and a pencil, I think, and you can make your way around in your passport. So let's dive in. We talked about the booths. There's going to be a ton of booths there. You can check out the different continents activities. But of course you got to eat, and eating is one of the best parts. So what food is there?
So we'll have 8 food vendors. So we'll have the Lovely's mini donuts. And we'll have Eatin' Good kettle corn, my personal favorite. We'll have What the Truck.
Which is smash burgers.
Yeah, smash burgers. Cheryl's Ice Cream Shack. A Treat from Mexico. Sweet and Saucy Barbecue. And JT Sips and JYD's Junkyard Dog.
So lots of different options and drinks, snacks, kids' food.
Yep.
You can get some energy, a coffee, a refresher, something like that. So very cool. Thank you to all those food trucks for signing up to be there. We appreciate that for sure. Okay, so food vendors, and then we always do have some other activities as well. So what are those other activities? And those are always made possible from some sponsors, and that's how we are able to provide those at Kidzfest. So what are those activities?
Yeah, so we'll have pony rides there, and that's always made possible by Hills Bank and Brickhouse Barbell. So thank you guys for that. We'll also have a bounce house there. It's going to be a fun obstacle course. So
that's right. Yeah.
Race through it. And that's made possible by Hy-Vee. And then we'll also have some face painting, which is made possible by Farm Bureau Financial Services, the A&C William Agency, and Iowa Bridge and Culvert.
Yeah, so on top of all the fun continent activities, you can get your face painted, ride some ponies, or race through the bounce house. I know we did it last year, but I think this one's different. So this one
is different.
It's more obstacle course versus like climb and slide. I think was
last year we slid down it before all the kids got there. So
great fun. We get to test it all out. Maybe not the horses, but so make sure you guys get out there and check those out because those are going to be a ton of fun. And then Emme did mention when you are done filling out your passports, you get to enter for prizes. This is also something we're doing a little bit different this year. We don't have as many prizes, but we have some pretty cool prizes, some interactive prizes this year, which I think is going to be a ton of fun for the kiddos. So what are they and how does that work?
Yeah, so when you get your passport fully stamped, you can bring it up to the stage and you actually get to choose what prize you want this year. So usually we just throw it in a bucket and we'll pull for different prizes, but this year you get to choose. So we have some YMCA pool passes, some bikes, scooters, and then we have a ride to school in our from our Washington firefighters, so you get to ride to school in a fire truck. From DeLong Construction, we get to ride to school in a dump truck, so that's fun.
Do they get to be dumped out?
I don't know. And then we have a chance to eat breakfast with our EMS ambulance crew, and then you get to tour the ambulance station along with the ambulance. And then we also have at the Washington Library, you can do a story time or a craft. So we have some pretty cool prizes, and again, you get to choose those this year, so that's pretty exciting.
Yeah, so you get to go up to the bucket, the security bin, I guess you could say, because we have it airport themed, which will be really cute. And then you get to put your passport in which one you would like the most, or the one that doesn't have very many in it, and then maybe you'll win more, have more chance of a win. So so it's gonna be a really fun event. I don't feel like there's any other big details that I can think of. Again, this is next Friday, so May 16th, 4:30 to 7:30 in Central Park. It's free. Bring your kids. Ton of activities.
We do expect around 800 kids to come. You know, it's always a packed event, so it's super fun. So get there early and really get through the line.
Yeah, and make your way around the world and enjoy the different activities. You got to make sure you check out the Potlap, I don't know. The potato spoon, taekwondo, and trundling. Those will be a lot of fun. So you can stay up to date with us on our Facebook. There also is a Facebook event for Kidzfest where we've been posting kind of just updates and things that are upcoming, and you can kind of stay up to date if for some reason we do need to move to a rain location. So just stay up to date there. We'll post pictures there and any other announcements or details. So anything else we're missing?
I don't think so. Come for a super fun time. It's always, good time.
It is a good
eating
time.
my donuts and popcorn. That's
I
my
know,
supper
the donuts
for the
are my favorite. We walk a lot of steps, so we deserve some donuts. But everybody pray for good weather. It's going to be a great night, and we're excited to be able to host this again for 2025. But hopefully you'll be back. Maybe you won't. I don't know, before 2026. I don't know. You were here in between last year and this year, so.
Oh yeah, true.
It's always fun having you here.
No important details for me to give.
I know. We got to have another event then, I guess. No, but thank you again for coming in, Emme. Make sure you guys check out Kidzfest 2025, Tiny Travelers. We'll hope to see you next Friday, but I will also see you guys next week.